What do you think? What do you think about IG, man, and graph?
I like it.
Yeah,
It's dope. It's dope and it's fucked up at the same time because
yeah.
a lot of them the IG writers never get up. They're just
Mm-hmm.
famous on IG for no
Yeah,
reason, and
yeah.
they're dope ass artists too for no
Right.
reason. Like
Yeah,
I trip on dudes like that. Like it's some dudes that just are just dope for no reason. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Dope as shit. I've been trying years and I can't get like that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie and say that IG low key brought me back. Like
yeah.
I was looking at IG and I'm like, where the fuck my pictures at?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
why is there? I was seeing a gang of old school shit. I'm even seeing some of my homies
yeah,
like some bus pictures. I'm seeing my home like,
yeah,
damn, this fool made it. Like, where's
yeah,
none of my shit is on there. I'm like, bro, like I slipped. Like
yeah,
that it hurt it. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt it. Like
yeah,
maybe it's my fault though. I didn't take no pictures. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
But I took a couple, and I thank God I have a couple of pictures. I
yeah,
lost a lot of them not recently, but yeah, that made me like it gave me a little fuel. Like man, I need to
yeah.
go out there and paint because I wanted to go out there and paint before I went to jail the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out this last time I got out the end of 2014, and I got busted like 2016,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I was out for like 22 months,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm gonna go paint. I'm gonna go paint. I had that bug.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go rock some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on the run for like a year of that, 22 months,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like going through like I guess that's when I figured out I really have anxiety. Like that run right there, that getting on that run down time, it boosted up. It made me figure out I have anxiety,
Yeah.
and I'm dealing with it bad. And like even to right now, like
Mm-hmm.
writing helps me with that anxiety. Like
Okay.
it helps me so much. Like if I feel like it just helps me in every writing is like exercise to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I didn't get to go the last time, but I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go, and I didn't. So this time I'm out and I start seeing the IG, and I just had got IG before I got busted. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even know how to work it,
Yeah.
and I always hated social media because
Mm-hmm.
since I've been in and out of jail all these years, I've seen a lot of dudes in jail over social media, just
Right.
like being pinged at the spot or just
Yeah.
like just
Right.
social media shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it was news. A lot of dudes getting arrested off of
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to be on social media, but I got addicted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started seeing a lot of people's shit. And and I started seeing like everybody's posting their graph. Like this is different.
Right.
Like, and this is real street spots I'm seeing too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna lie, like the shit's dope.
Do you have a personal top three graffiti artists that you could share with us?
Yeah, like Saber would be number one,
Okay.
GK number two,
Okay.
and the homie Deuce number three.
Deuce number three. Okay. Yeah, that's a hell of a list right there, man. You got nothing but killers, nothing but big dogs. Um, you mentioned Saber. I got him up there actually as my one.
Yeah.
What'd you think of his River
Oh yeah,
piece when you first saw it?
he rocked that shit.
Yeah.
To this day, like that shit's like I pass by, even though it's
Yeah.
not there, like I see it, like that shit will forever be his spot.
Yeah.
He just dope ass spot right there. He set the bar for everybody right there, I think. I
Yeah.
had never seen no shit like that until that day, you know what I mean? Like big wise and dope ass spot.
Yeah.
And it's a freeway spot too.
Yeah, it checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
Freeway spot,
Yeah.
piece, the
Yeah.
size, iconic. Yeah. That shit was hard as fuck.
And even the spot off the 5, the roller on the bridge. I
Yeah.
remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a long time, man, but yeah, I do remember that. He had it with actually, now that we're talking about it, he had it with GK.
I think so.
Yeah, it was GK and it was Saber.
Yeah.
And they put what I remember is like the cracks in the letters.
Yeah.
That was dope. And I think they did it upside down. I think I could tell that they did it upside down.
Like roll down?
Yeah. So that shit was definitely an iconic spot for sure. GK, I missed his run, but I do recall seeing a few of his landmarks. Just a couple that come to mind. There was one in Compton on Alameda, and it ran for years, and then some toys ended up going over it.
Yeah.
And burned the spot. And then he hit a train bridge, another bridge on the 710.
Yeah.
Him and Saber again.
Yeah.
So so those are the spots that I think of when GK, Saber.
Yeah, GK came to my section around the time I was getting like fully when I was like getting activated. You know what I mean? He came and killed shit. You know, like some dope shit. I got to see him do some shit. Killed everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
He came right to my hood. That shit was impressive.
Yeah.
Low key, what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He came when he came around. He came around with some dude named Juice. I don't know what happened to him, but he was GK and Juice for a little bit, and they were rocking shit around my section. And I used to travel around, like as a kid. I wasn't just in the neighborhood too. For some reason, I got to drive around and see a lot of shit. I used to be around everywhere at a young age. Yeah, but Juice too. I got to see him at a young age.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't even writing. I wasn't even writing when I was seeing him. You know, he was them dudes were getting up, high spots and everything.
Yeah.
The whole crew.
Yeah. Deuce, he's a little bit older than me, and I came after him.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to see his rooftops or maybe the street spots, but what I do remember seeing from Deuce was gin and Deuce on bridges, on the train bridges.
That's a package deal.
Yeah, yeah. So that I did see because train bridges run for a longer period of time, generally. But yeah, they were catching a lot of high spots, and that's kind of what I'm attracted to.
Yeah, me too.
These high, dangerous spots or whatever. But yeah, that's dope, man. Now you were around in the '90s, bro. Did you ever hit like those ledges, man, in downtown, on Broadway when everybody was painting like the windows and stuff?
I remember that. I didn't really go up there.
No?
I didn't really got a spot up there,
Oh, okay.
I hit like the grills down on the floor and shit like that, but no, I didn't.
Okay.
I remember it was cracking back then too, right there.
Yeah, yeah. I always wanted to hit it, but just never got around to it. What about freeways, man? Like the overpasses. Did you ever mess with those at all?
I caught a little. Right now, I'm catching I caught a couple of freeway spots.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a big dude. Can't really do that daredevil shit like some other dudes can and shit.
Yeah.
So I know when I see the scaffolds up, I'll take advantage.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Use that ladder and go hit that spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you tried actually you said to hit, the ones where you're like walking like that?
I haven't even tried.
No? Oh, okay.
I haven't even tried.
Okay. Now you were painting in the '90s. Did you get a chance to see Ayers run?
He did a lot of those. Man.
Yeah.
And that dude, he killed some shit. Respects to Ayers, rest in peace. But me and him, we had a little problem. I capped him. I capped him one time before he was Air. When he was Air FAC, I capped him like off of 10th Ave in Washington at a abandoned car wash. And it was a basic Air, and I was young, and I just went over it with a joke, basic as a toy joke too. And he came back and got me, and then I went back and got him, and then we got a little capping war.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just evolved on me, like in the middle of nowhere. He evolved on me.
Yeah.
And he became like sick ass writer. Then he started killing all them daredevil spots.
Yeah.
Like salute to that dude. He did it crazier than I've ever seen anybody do it.
Yeah.
And fast, and sick at a high level. You know what I mean? Only fucked up thing is I'm going at it with him, on this thing. You know what I mean? He's kicking my ass on the graph.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his shit is way better than mine.
Right.
And I'm trying when it come to him, I was trying my best.
Right.
But my best wasn't good enough to be with that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude was the shit. And not only that, man, like I got to meet him. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
I got to meet him as a enemy, like an op, and like you don't know nobody until like you live with somebody or work with somebody or have beef with somebody.
Right.
And this dude, he was with all the functions. He was like full-fledged graph. Like he set the bar, like to me, like he reminded me of my brother type dude. You know what I mean? So like he was like a real dude. Like that was him right there. So every time I ran into him, I just ran into like a pit bull, like he was tripping. You know what I mean? So and me, if you tripping, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
And that's how I always been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But respect to that dude, you know what I mean? He did it. He beat me in graph for sure, you know what I mean? He did that shit right. And respect to Air, man, like that fool was dope, you know what I mean? And he was dope as as a person.
Yeah, I never got to meet him.
Yeah, I was a real dude right there.
Yeah.
That's a real dude right there.
I didn't know you had your little conflict with him.
Yeah, little something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, like I said, all I can say about him is if you're a writer, homie, then We should be like him. You should be like him. Like in all, because to me, a writer ain't just getting up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can get up all you want, but if you's a bitch, then you's a bitch. That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? I see right now that a lot of these dudes are like hit with it, or like just or they're making money off of graphs. So they're acting different. And I understand we're grown men. Like we don't act like that no more. We don't. I'm not out here fighting dudes and none of that shit. But I come from that era where we were, you know what I mean? Where we were doing that, you know what I mean? And that's when I'm talking from back then, not from now. You had to back up your writing skills, you know what I mean? You had to back up, if they kept you had to go back for it. Just like he came back for me, like he did everything he was supposed to, you know what I mean? And I did everything I was supposed to. Just like two fucking pit bulls going at it or whatever. But the two fucking he leveled up on me. Yeah, you know, to this day, you know, like that's a loss in graffiti. You know, and I respect, like I said, you gotta know where you're at in this game. You gotta know where there's levels to this shit, you know what I mean? And then he excelled on me to a level where I still to this day can't catch up. He was a hard dude.
Yeah. He actually he did level up pretty like in a matter of months. It seems like he's like a totally different guy. I do remember seeing, you know, his airs that were just regular, nothing fancy, and then you know, a couple months later, start seeing airs with dope style. I'm like, damn, that shit's hard as fuck.
And it's graphic old pictures, and I'm like, damn, I kept him there, and he kept me there. Like I see pictures, I see some pictures, and I can see my old bomb behind his bomb and shit. You know, like oh shit, you know, like he kept me right there. You know. But like I said, like now, like looking back at it, like that was hard for, you know, like that was dope that I actually had to like I could say that. Like I beefed it with this dude. I respect to this dude. This dude is a legend. You know what I mean? And this dude, like, he would be #1 in my graffiti list. If probably we didn't have this situation. You know what I mean? But like I said, I respect him more than anybody in the game ever. Because I got to meet the real dude. You know what I mean? I got to meet that dude.
Damn, that's dope, man. That's dope, dog. How long do you see yourself being involved in graffiti? Jokes.
Shit, I love graffiti and I'm in love with it right now. So shit, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. You know, I see myself doing this for a cool minute. You know what I mean? I can't say how long, but I've been doing it for this long. I don't see why I should stop.
Yeah. Okay. Dope, man. So we got at least another 10 years of jokes.
Yeah, I'm hoping like 15.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, dope, man.
Before my knees start giving up on me, you know what I mean? They're already hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dope, man. Dope. Well, we'll definitely be looking out for you, man. Do you have any words of wisdom that maybe you could share with us over, you know, just from the life experiences?
Oh shit. Nah, man, I ain't got no wisdom for you guys, but for all you young writers, man, just kill some shit. You know what I mean? If you think you're killing shit, kill shit more. You know what I mean? You're gonna regret it. You wanna be that dude. Hit them spots. I mean, them is my words of wisdom. Go get better spots, get better at it, and hit them. You know what I mean? Because once you get to my age, you don't even feel like going. And sometimes I don't even feel like going. Like I go when I feel like it. That's why when people ask me like right now, they like, "Oh, this is the most you've done," or well, like I'm like, I'm a grandpa right now. Like, I'm a family man. I get to go paint when I get to go paint. You know what I mean? Back then, it was an everyday thing. You know, we was tagging buses, racking, just buses, trains, river, yards. Just like it was just a lot more graffiti back then that we did. But I see myself up more right now. I'm catching better spots though. You know.
I think that's what it is. More noticeable spots and better quality spots. So
but that's the only words of wisdom I got for you graphers. You know what I mean? Shit, make us proud and shit. I hope that my generation of graphers made the older heads proud. You know what I mean? That's what I look at. And I think they did. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the dudes from my generation that killed the shit. because they're still involved to this day.
Yeah.
Like all the dudes are still involved. So I know that the OGs, you know what I mean, we know we met their standards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Are you working on anything in particular, man, that we should be looking out for, Jokes, in the near future?
Nah, I'm not working on nothing, but I did get invited to that Ryan Fest.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went last year,
Mm-hmm.
me and the homie Jizzer. It was dope. I had never done no like event like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like live painting.
Yeah.
And it was dope as shit. So we got invited this year again.
Mm-hmm.
And this year they put my name on the lineup, and that lineup looks dope. It's a dope ass lineup.
Yeah.
Not like last year. And last year was in Adelanto. And this year it's gonna be in South Central right there at the Coliseum.
Right.
So, you know, it's like
Yeah.
that's home.
Yeah.
You know, so that's even doper.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Were you in the lineup last year?
So last year I don't even know if there was a lineup.
Oh,
I think there
okay.
was. I don't think I was on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure
Okay.
though. I might have been.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. Nah.
Okay. All right.
Nah.
Well, yeah, I might be going there. But yeah, I did see the lineup, and it's a dope ass, hard ass lineup.
Mm.
So yeah, make sure you send me a pic.
Nah, I'll see you up there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And while you have the spotlight on you, do you want to give any shout outs to any of your crewmates, man, crews?
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to all the homies from GAC and GAW.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta shout out to the homie Board from CYO, the homie Smoker from TSS, the homie Sense from D2DIS,
Mm-hmm.
the homie Cooler from GAC, and to everybody else, I forgot shit. Shout out to all the homies.
Dope, man. Well, I think that concludes this interview. Jokes, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming to the studio, showing the channel some love, and be on the lookout. Jokes, GAC, GAW.